Hi guys, and welcome to Race Spec Season 7, Tier 3 Pacific Series. I'm your host, Matty Ross. Looking forward to a massive season here. Got the boys out on track already. We had a little bit of a delay with the stream. I apologise. We've got a few times set so far already. Hold up, man, Dan. He is up the front at the moment on a 1:44.6. That's not a bad time around this circuit, I can tell you that. May see 1:43, but a 1:44 is a very good time. So we've got 7 Ks around this track per lap. We've got 21 turns to get around. It's currently the longest circuit still on the calendar. So, yeah, look, it's definitely going to be a great race. There's lots of action everywhere all over this track. We've got some tight corners. We've got some really up and down elevations. Lots going on. We've got the big boy Hungary 23 with a 1:44.4. That's a very solid time, that one too. Who else have we got coming around for a lap now? Let's have a look. Toto on the outlap. Mike Wazowski. Bit of Monsters Inc. I like it. Goodwill looks to be on a lap. In the Haas. That's really, really nice exit there out of that corner. Caught some curb beautifully. Yeah, he's just going to see how he goes through the bus stop chicane, if he can hit that apex. Using beautiful amount of curb there. Entry looked alright. Yeah, on the apex. Stayed away from that one a little bit. Give him a good exit though. Don't want to take too much curb out of the last turn there, and that is good enough for 4th. With a 1:45. Not bad at all. Got some boys that have been out for a bit of a lap around. There's a few that are invalidated. There's a couple probably just getting a bit of a feel for it as well. Could be a couple of tweaks to the setups even. It's a track where you can actually get away with running a little bit of a higher tyre pressure than other tracks on the calendar, as it's quite long obviously, so don't have to worry about too much deg compared to some. So we may see some tweaks to setups here and there, just minorly. Big Hungry, he's sitting on top still with a 1:44. Can we see anyone go quicker? Snickers Bud, he should be due to go a bit quicker, I would have thought. He went really well last season, coming in 2nd in the overall points. He's just on an outlap as we speak. Toto, he's going around for his lap at the moment. See how he goes this season with Alpha, if he can bring in some good points. He's just come around the back of Stavlot. Coming around to the bus stop chicane now. How does he go through here? Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Both apexes there. Good exit. What can he finish with? Oh, 1:59. So he's obviously had a moment there somewhere we've missed, I would say. Unless he's just doing a banker. Right, we're just going to ride on board here with Snickers Bud, and we'll go for a lap around Sparse. We're going up Eau Rouge now, up towards Kemmel Straight. He will be hitting about 340 odd clicks down this way. We're going to go down through Lacombs, through the S section here. That'll bring us around down to Malmedy. How does he go through there? Not bad. Down through Bruxelles. Then we've got Riviere. And then into Speakers. And then we've got Double Gauchy. Not bad. Yeah, how does he go through Pith and Path down here? There's a nice line around there. Nice and tight, not bad at all. And we come down to we're at campus there in Stavlot. Up to the Paul Frere curve, then through Blanchemont, and up towards the bus stop chicane. The very last couple of corners. How does he come out? Yep. One apex, two apex, solid exit, not too much curb. And he hasn't gone any better, unfortunately. Got Mike Wazowski on a lap as well. This will be his first valid one so far, if he can make it stick. He's bailed on that one by the looks of it. He's just warming tyres up still. Clarence PhD is coming around now for his. How did he go in the Red Bull? Oh, fifth. Not a bad time. 1:45.3. Not bad. Lieutenant Sergeant up to second with a 1:44.6. Yeah, can Artie Chang's go good? Come up in 8th last season. Let's have a bit of a look at him. Mike Wazowski, he's on his lap now, I believe. Should be just coming around towards bus stop. How's he gone here? No, just starting, sorry. Alright, we've got 3 minutes left, guys, so you would think there would be most of the field nearly coming out of the pits. I would have thought there's a lot of guys on outlaps now as we speak. Can we see it better than a 144.4? I think we might still. Still 3 guys to set laps yet. In Blacuno, we've got Honest Crook and also Reedy. They're all coming out on track now. Honest Crook looks like he's definitely on a lap in that Ferrari. We'll see how he can go. Just trying to get a bit more heat into those tyres by the look of it. How does he go here? I want to see him take a lot of exit curb here. Perfect, yep, ideal. You want the car just about half over that one. Same again there, that's beautiful. He's done really well there. How does he go through Piff and Paff? He's not too bad, yep, nice exit again. Hit the apex on here, yes, don't want to take too much curb. Just enough on the exit there, that looks good. Looks like he might have bailed on this lap, I think. Going very slow. Artie Cheng, sorry, can he come in? Oh, he looks like he might have invalidated there. He's gone a little bit wide. Hold Up Mandan has retired. He's happy with 3rd spot as he sits at the moment. Seeing Goat go any higher in his Mercedes. Currently got the Aston Martin sitting on top. His teammate Noodles still in the pit, so he's going to be starting from the back of the pack down low, I believe. Depending on how these other guys go, if they can get a lap in. Toto might have just gone up to 12. Where do we see everyone finish here? Last 3 guys are the interesting ones. We've got Blancuno to come in now. He's just coming around back curve up towards bus stop as we speak. Through Blanchimont, up to the bus stop now. How does he finish the lap? A little bit of curb there, just enough there. Not a bad exit, a little bit wide. DRS open, up to 13th. So right next to his teammate so far, Snickers Bud on the grid. That's if Snickers Bud can't go any quicker here. Reedy hasn't gone much good with his lap, unfortunately. He's only managed a 159, so he's probably left his run a little bit late there. Short qualifying, it definitely helps if you can get out and get a banker lap in nice and early. Just something that's sort of good enough just to be able to say, right, wow, we've got some action going on at the pit entry. Got a Haas around, blocking pit lane. Wonder if that'll be looked at in the stewards room later. I doubt it, because I don't think he's really impeding on anyone's race per se. I don't think we've had too many go much better than their original laps though by the look of that, so I think that's going to round us out in qualifying. Yes, no, didn't see some bad times though. I mean, we've got, you know, the top 10 just about are all in the 144s, so that's not too bad. It's quite respectable around this track. Wasn't sure if we would see a 143 or not, but not tonight. Alrighty, so there's our qualifying. The big hungry, 23. He is very hungry. He's hungry for a win here. He starts it on pole. We've got Lieutenant coming in second. I was about to say ninth. He's tricking me. And second row will be Hold Up Man Dan and then Power Sight. So we'll go through the starting grid just before our race on our warm-up lap. Looking forward to a good race too. Hopefully it's nice and clean. Hopefully we see some really good wheel-to-wheel racing the whole way around. Not too many bingles, hopefully. Hopefully you want to see a nice clean first lap, especially turn 1 at the source, and heading up Eau Rouge, it can be brutal if you get that wrong, especially lap 1 with so much traffic around. So we'll see how we get on. Boys are just about to be loading in now. Teams will be taking off their tyre warmers and they will set out for their warm-up lap. We're going straight into it. Apologies. No. We do have a warm-up lap. There we go. I was about to start the count. Alrighty. So, starting grid, we've got the Big Hungry, 23, starting P1 on pole. We've got Lieutenant starting second. That'll round out our front row. Second row of the grid, we've got Hold Up Man Dan and his teammate in the other Alpha, Power Sight. We've got Altonki in the Mercedes starting 5th. We've got Latimer starting P6. P7, we've got Honest Crook in his Ferrari. We've got Clarence PhD starting 8th. We've got Delayed is 9th, Goodwill in 10th, 11th you'll see CN Goat, starting 12 will be Snickers Bud along with his teammate in the other McLaren will be Blacuno. We've got Toto 22 in the Alpha. We have Mike Wazowski in the Red Bull starting P15. P16 Artie Chengs. We've got Drow, is it Drow? Drowy? Starting P17 in the Alpine. His teammate Cheap Trick starting P18. And then rounding out the last row will be Noodle Marble right next to Reedy. So, now Reedy, seen Reedy before, respectable driver. I reckon he may just come through the field on those mediums. Just see how they all go. As long as they can all get away clean, we should be fine. Have a look at the tyre choices. So we've got everyone is starting on mediums apart from Power Sight and Altonki who are on the hards. I do not mind that strategy. This track is one that gets warm later towards the race, which will suit the mediums a lot better. So don't be surprised if you do not see Power Sight and Altonki drop too much, because the hards on this track are really not much different to the mediums at the start. So just keep an eye on that one. We'll get the position changes up just to keep an eye on how everyone's going off the line. Alrighty, we are ready to rock and roll for the Belgium Grand Prix Tier 3 Season 7 Race 1. We are ready to go. All the cars are just coming in now to their starting spots. Hopefully not too many cook the start with our new system that we have on this game. We've got a few that have. I see 5. Oh, and a noodle doing noodles all over the track. Alrighty, we are just about locked and loaded, ready to go. We have 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are off and racing. That was an excellent start from Power Sight. Look at him go. We've got some moves being made there. That alpha of hold up and didn't look too bad off the start. Big Hungry's managed to hold everyone off though. Just have a look here. We've got a big crash at the start though. That's really unfortunate for Snickers Bud. We've got Cheap Trick around as well as CN Goat. That's unfortunate. We'll jump back up at the front here now. Big Hungry leads away. We've got Lieutenant just tucking in behind him. We've got a good little battle developing down back in the pack though. Look at that. Look at that. What a shot. So we've got Hold Up Man down in 4th. Goodwill in 5th. We've got Power Sight down to he's down 2. Sorry, down to 6th. So it was Honest Crook, the one I was looking at the start there. He was beautiful off the start line. Really, really locked and loaded. Up 4 spots. Goodwill also up 5. So really nice driving in that Haas. Getting down the field. We've got Michael Zowski, who was a big winner there. Up 6 spots. Up in the 9th. So the boys go toe to toe. No, they've all got there clean. That's some good, nice, tight racing. That did have a bit of a look there, I think, Latimer, but he just backed out a little bit, which was ideal. You want to look at preserving for this race, I can promise you that. It's a very, very long one. Longest on the calendar. Back down the field. Everyone's still catching up from those boys that have got tangled up there, so they've dropped right back, unfortunately. Now, Big Hungry's pulled out of there a little bit. He's almost out of DRS on Lieutenant Sergeant. Don't know why I keep saying Sergeant. I see the last NT on the end. Oh, well, we've had some drama here. Absolute carnage. El Tonki's around and out. That is huge, and I believe we may have a safety car coming out. No, do we? No, we don't. We've just got some guys possibly with damage from that start, I would say, going in. That's unfortunate for El Tonki. But yellow flags all the way around. Is the safety car out? That is the question. Or is it just a VSC? I think it is a VSC. Have a look up here at the end of Eau Rouge. That should tell us. I believe he will be parked up there waiting for our leader, if that is the case. No, nothing there. Possibly, no, back to green, so it's just a VSC. Big Hungry's definitely pulling away now, so he's out of DRS range from Lieutenant. Honest Crook's a further 2.5 seconds behind him. No, sorry, I need to change that. There we go. Interval, that's what I wanted. That's much better. Yeah, so Honest Crook is only 1.3, so he's still out of DRS on Lieutenant, so the top is really spread out a little bit now. We've got a good little battle going on for that 3rd spot though. Hold Up Man Dan in the Haas behind Honest Crook. He's just hanging to the back of him. He needs to keep him with DRS there. And then, I mean, you'll definitely see, if he can keep up to DRS there, you'll see Goodwill also jump into that party as well, because they will probably eventually have a bit of a battle in right in front, I would think. Goodwill's just trying to stick in there with Hold Up Man Dan as well. Got Clarence. He must have had a move there on Power Sight by the looks of that. He's up in 6th. Heads up Eau Rouge. Goes up there very nicely. Look at the exit though from Power Sight. He is not lifted at all. He is just centred. He goes right around Clarence. Beautiful move. Can Clarence fight back though? Not quite. Wasn't quite close enough, unfortunately. But great move there from Power Side up Eau Rouge. Awesome. Bit of a squabble going on between the four of them here for position now. They're all within that half a second of each other. Is Power Site, Clarence, Vladimir and Delayed. So come down through speaker. Coming down towards Piff and Paff now. How do they go through there? Well, they all keep it straight. Can be a bit of a tricky corner if you do get that line wrong. You end up exiting and you can potentially go over that outside curb. They all look pretty settled there, I think. Now, still a bit of a battle here for third though at the moment. Hold up man Dan just being nice and patient. I believe we might have a car around. That looks like delayed. Yeah, he's had a bit of a moment there by the looks of that. Hopefully he hasn't got any damage. Can we see anything there that suggests damage? No, he's got a bit of a scrape on his side pod. Hopefully that doesn't affect his race too badly. The Big Hungry is running a race of his own at the moment, setting the fastest lap. He's currently at 2 seconds at the moment in that Alpine. Sorry, the Aston Martin. My apologies. Lieutenant getting a little bit of a wiggle there at the top of Eau Rouge. It's just heads towards they head towards Malmedy now and down into Bruxelles. Back to in half of a second, so if he can just sort of stick in there and really put the pressure on him, we'll see if he can force him into a mistake maybe. They've both pulled away from goodwill. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. Not too sure who that's from. Could be delayed, is it? No. Noodle Marble, he is around. He's back the right way. Oh, he was temporarily the right way. I think he may have just seen some traffic coming and thought he might have had to do the right thing, but he looks like he possibly has beached this car now. He's definitely beached it. He needs to get this thing going. Can he get it going? Otherwise, he may just get disqualified for stopping on track. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Noodle. Disqualified from the session. Unfortunately, that's a hard one to take, no doubt. Yeah, Big Hungry Boy. He's still pulling away, almost out to 3 seconds now. Back to this one here. We've got Hold Up Man Dan. Is he close enough yet? He's been reeling him in the last 4 or 5 laps. Can he get him? He has a look down Camel Straight and he's around. He's sent it up the inside and he's made it stick. Look at that. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Now can we see him sort of pull away a little bit here in third and try and put some room on his crook and maybe make up some time on Lieutenant? Maybe. We've got a yellow for... I'm not too sure who that's for. Oh, hang on. We have a Formula Ford cruising around the track. No front wing. And that is Reedy, unfortunately. So he's going to have a slow drive back to that pit, unfortunately. So I believe we may be under a full course caution here. Oh! Drow has gone around as well, unfortunately. And has reset back to track. I'm unsure if that's allowed in this league, but he's kept his front wing somehow. Very lucky. He may just have a bit of minimal damage. I can't see any though, unfortunately. Strangely, I can't see any. So he just comes down through Reverge. Speakers, double Gauchi. Around through towards Piff and Paff. We've got some leaders coming in though. Look at this. So Big Hungry's gone for the undercut. I don't mind this move at all. We've got the boys behind him following suit as well. In power sight, we've got hold up man Dan. A few of them pitting up the front. Not a bad time to do it. It's a full course safety car. There we go. Now, let's just have a quick look here. We'll have a look at these tyres. We'll see who's changed, who hasn't. So Lieutenant stayed out. We've got Power Sight stayed out. Latimer stayed out, along with Mike Wazowski. So those top 4 guys there you see on screen still need a pit. Power Sight is the only one there that differs from the other 3, being on the hard tyre at the start. So he's going to probably look to go to, you know, I guess maybe, let's say, maybe laps 16, 17, 18, something like that maybe a little bit beforehand, maybe another 10 laps. He'll look to get out of those, but those guys on those mediums probably really want another safety car if that's going to let them back into that race. I mean, unless they pit this lap, they may have just missed out on pitting. If they pit this lap, they may still be able to make up some ground there on those other guys that have pitted. So, strange choice for mine to see the Big Hungry, who was pulling away from the field, to put on the soft tyre. So I'm not sure if that's deliberate or not, but I mean, that means he's going to have to pit again for sure. I like the move by the other guys that have gone onto the hard tyres. They will definitely get home. So this race will heat up very quickly through strategy. We've got 3 soft runners at the moment too, which I find very interesting. Whether they are just banking on that safety car again, or the fact that they're going to be able to lap that much quicker. Very, very strange. But the other thing that I am going to be unaware of is whether there's going to be any rain. It's the only bad bit about this commentary gig I can tell you, is we don't have any weather reporters down in pit lane reporting back to us, so we don't know what the weather's doing. There could be forecast a late shower, which would not surprise me one bit. This track is renowned to be wet. I think there was many years ago, Spa, I think it was 20 years consecutively, so that's in a row, that it rained during the F1 Grand Prix. So goes to show you the climate there. It is a very wet country in general, and the track itself is in the middle of a forest, so I mean, very, very prone to a bit of moisture. Well, we've just had a bit of a moment on top of the hill there. Let's have a look at that. Latimer getting a bit close with Mike Wazowski in that Red Bull. They were really, really tight there as they were weaving around trying to generate any bit of heat they can into those tyres. Got to keep a little bit of heat in maybe. It's the only thing these boys are going to have to worry about now, that the guys that are still on those mediums, they are going to drop off quickly after this safety car goes in. They've probably got another 2 or 3 laps after this safety car is in, and they're going to drop off. I mean, you just, yeah, so look for them guys maybe to just start seeing a few little wiggles here and there possibly. So we look through the penalties. We've got Clarence with the 3 second, we've got Reedy with the 3 second, we've also got Drow with that 3 second. They can be a killer towards the end of a race, especially if there's a late safety car where it bunches up the field. So we try and stay away from them. Easy track to get penalties on though. Such a high speed track where you're going around corners 100% on that throttle. It can be very, very hard. Interesting to see if this safety car comes in this lap though. I don't know if it is, just looking at it. They look to be still following quite closely. I reckon the safety car could be going in. He's holding up now a little bit, this lieutenant, so Safety car in. We're going to go green again here. Spa. We are 7 laps down and 3 drivers down, unfortunately, with a Mercedes parked up in the pits along with a McLaren and a Noodle in the Alpine. Now, look at the Williams driver here in Lieutenant. How does he go on this restart? He's bunched him right up to the bus stop we come now. What's he going to do? When's he going to go? He's sent it now, and I believe he's just gunned it out of the exit. Oh, yeah, no, not a great restart from Lieutenant. Power sight, can he get up the inside here as they come up the main straight, up to La Source? Oh, as he sent it down the inside. Oh, not quite. He just didn't quite have enough. And I tell you what, power sight here has been swamped. The Big Hungary's just come out of nowhere, up to 4th. How do they go up through Eau Rouge? We don't see anyone around, which is great. That's a beautiful, beautiful single file up through there. Very close wheel-to-wheel racing. Vladimir, can he hold off Mike Wazowski? I don't think so. Wazowski has gone up the inside. Oh, great fight back from Vladimir. Look at that. That was beautiful to watch. Great little battle there as Lieutenant still just holds onto that lead briefly. Vladimir in 2nd still. Wazowski, he's up 12 spots into 3rd. He's had a beautiful race. Big Hungary does look very hungry. He's just hanging right on his tail, right on the back of his wing, just to keep that pressure right on. As we see Mike Wazowski, after that pressure, he has a 3-second penalty. You do not want them. Is the Big Hungry going to send it down the inside? He has a quick look. He just doesn't have enough to get past, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, that is really tough to defend onto. If you've got someone following you so closely, you can get very nervous very easily. Is he just all over the back of him still? Is he going to use ARS to get around him here? How does he go through Blanchimont? Not too bad. Oh, we've got someone around, I believe. Yellow flag. Is it a cheap trick? No. It was Drow and Toto's around, unfortunately. Let's have a look at this battle again, though, here at the front. Big Hungry. Has he got past and got it done? As we see Vladimir and Mike Wazowski going toe-to-toe again. Mike Wazowski gets the move pulled this time. He's done it. And you've also seen Big Hungry go past power side as well. Up Eau Rouge they go. Up through Rodillion. Down the Camel Straight. Now, you see any more moves or not? Vladimir flight back? No, he can't. He's thought about it, but he just wasn't close enough, unfortunately. Mike Wazowski holding in 2nd there. Driving beautifully. Only bad bit. Oh, we've got a spinner. Vladimir's around. He's put it into the wall. Facing the wrong way. He needs to get off that grass and keep it going, unfortunately. Otherwise, he may get penalised here. He's done so very safely. He's done very well. Hopefully, he stays off the racing line. That is very unfortunate. He was driving beautifully. He's just lost an end plate on that front wing. Yeah, we've got Mike Wazowski under huge pressure from the Big Hungry. I don't know if this bloke's eaten dinner or not, but I don't think he has, because he is very hungry tonight. Look at him. He's just forced Mike Wazowski to stay really skinny on that line there. He is absolutely controlling everything he does right now. Pressure plus here. So we're just going down the back of Paul Freary curve and then up through Blanchimont. Up towards the bus stop. What does he do? He's actually, I think Mike Wazowski's just pulled out a little bit on him now. He's just pulled away enough just to get a bit of breathing space by the looks of that. Big Hungry has a much better exit again, though. We've got Artie Cheng's. He's got a 3-second time penalty here now, unfortunately. Everyone's still so bunched up after this safety car. The whole field's just so tight. There's battles going on left, right and centre. I don't want to stray away from this one, but I think I might have to, because Honest Crook is closing in on power side very, very swiftly, as is Clarence PhD. Look at him. He's all over the back of him. He's going to have enough to get around him. He use a bit of ERS? No, he's just on the back of him. He doesn't have enough. Got a bit of a send here from Honest Crook. It was an honest move, but hasn't pulled it off, unfortunately, as they stick side by side just about. Yeah, we've got a Red Bull coming down the inside. Clarence, what a move. He sent that fair up the inside and he's made that stick. That is a beautiful move on those soft tyres. Huge advantage there for grip by the looks of that. New softs compared to the medium tyre. He moves up to 5th. Oh, we've got a spin. We've got a huge spin. Oh, that's going to cause carnage everywhere. Wow. That, yeah, that was a bit how are you going, as they say over here. And that's just left a big bottleneck here with cars. Got an Alpine. Oh, I think there's contact there between the Alpine and the McLaren. Not the McLaren, the Mercedes and the McLaren. All three of them were trying to get busy with it there by the looks of that. In Reedy, Sea and Goat, as well as Blancuno. How do we go up through... Where is it? Blanchamont, where we were. The bus stop, we've got a wide runner there. Reedy holds position still. Sea and Goat, along with Blancuno. We've got Artie Cheng's up into 5th now. We've got a car in the pits. So we've got Lieutenant. This is huge. He's finally on the medium, the hards now, sorry. So can he come back? He's left his run pretty late and he missed out on that safety car, I believe. If there is another safety car, it definitely will help him. We've got Goodwill with 3 seconds. That brings him out in 14th spot. So he's lost a lot there from not pitting. Back up into this little battle here though, which is heating up beautifully. But Sea and Goat has managed to get past Reedy, puts him down to 7th. Oh, big moment. Huge moment. Huge moment from Sea and Goat. He was lit. Oh, sideways into the wall, Reedy. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh, and he's backed across the track. I don't think that's great. Not great driving at all. We may see that in the stewards' room later on. Can he get that thing pointed the right way and keep going? It's the second time he's around, unfortunately, Reedy. Just had a bit of a hard one, I think. Yeah, we've missed a lot of action at the start, up at the front, sorry. The Big Hungary's absolutely blitzed the rest of the field at the moment. Back out to 3.5 seconds over power sight, so we saw Lieutenant go into the pits. There was a few others that have gone into the pits as well. Michael Wazowski's gone into the pits. Oh, we've got a car around again. Goodwill, unfortunately, he's around. He was right up that leaderboard too, so that's going to hurt, unfortunately, for his team and some points. He's dropped all the way back down to about 15th, 14th. That is unfortunate. Yeah, we've got a few little battles going on here too with Drow. Oh, look at that, Lieutenant. He's having a good old look at them all. Oh, I love it. They've done it. The slingshot. Slingshot engage. Wow. Bit of Ricky Bobby action for you there. That was epic as he was going into the pits. Get back up here now though, because Power Sight is just about to make a move on Clarence and he's got it done for P2. Lovely move. Now, let's have a look at these tyre situation, because this is starting to... You'll start seeing now where the strategies come into play, especially now if we have one of those nasty things that I won't mention in case I bring one on. We'll have a quick look here at the tyres. So the stops even. So Power Side actually hasn't stopped yet, so you will see him drop down. He's going to definitely need a safety car if he wants to stay up in the big lot of the points here in this race. It's the only driver that hasn't stopped yet, so you would think Big Hungary's race to lose from here. Now, that's the only thing is the tyre situation now. So if you look at the tyre situation, Big Hungary, 6-lap-old softs, he's going to have to pit. Clarence, 6-lap-old softs, going to have to pit. Also with the 3-second penalty. It's a big call, isn't it? I mean, they could have easily pitted for hards and still got home. So, Power Sight's got to pit. So, I mean, ideally, I would like to be sitting exactly where Artie Cheng's is. As... What was that? Clarence is in for, you would think, a set of hards now. He has got hards going on. Yes, he does. So that leaves Powerside in second. Artie Cheng's moves up to third. Now, he's currently sitting only maybe 7 seconds behind the race leader, and he doesn't have to pit. So I'm going to call it early and say Strategy King if there's no other safety cars, because he is sitting in the box seat as we speak. The bloke in front of him's got a pit, probably very soon too, I would think. Those soft tyres will start falling off. Along with Powerside, those hard tyres, he's going to have to pit towards maybe lap, you know, within the next probably 5 laps, you would think. Which he will probably go into softs. Depending on if there's a safety car, sorry I said it, safety car within the next few laps. Now let's just have a look back down the field here and have a look at these other battles going on. So we've got Blancuno up to 6th spot. He's right on the back of CN Goat. So CN Goat's done alright to work his way back up. We've had a bit of an incident somewhere by the looks of that. We've got a yellow flag. We've got a full course caution. Somebody is around somewhere. And I've got a funny feeling it could very well have been Cheap Trick, as he seemed to be going very slow, unless I've missed it somewhere else. Reedy, sorry, I apologise. Reedy is out. Now, as we were just on the topic, strategies, here they come, the big honey. I wonder if he planned that all along. Because Powerside, Artie Cheng's, Hold Up Mandan, CN Goat, everyone except for Honest Crook, Lieutenant, who that has helped beautifully. I did forget about Lieutenant when I said Artie was in the box seat, because he did pit when he needed to. This safety car has definitely helped him back into the race. That's put him back up to second. Now, where do these other guys come out? Michael Zowski's back up to third. Big Hungry, he's up into fourth. Now, he's got another set of soft tyres. That is interesting. So he's definitely definitely aggressive there. I don't know how he's managed to do that, but he's got another set of soft tyres. That is very, very interesting. But he's got to make them last another 8 laps again now. I mean, I don't think he will have much trouble doing it, but yeah, interesting call. Clarence is on the hards, so they're only 1 lap old. They'll be nearly just worn in. He's just going to have to keep the heat into those tyres though now. We'll run through the field while we've got this safety car out anyway. So we've got Honest Crook leading. Down to Lieutenant in second. We've got Mike Wazowski in third. We've got Big Hungry Boy in fourth. We've got Clarence PhD in fifth. Sixth, we've got Powersight. Seventh, we've got Artie Cheng's. Goodwill is in eighth. We've got CN Goat in ninth. Hold Up Mandan is 10th. 11th is Blancuno. We've got Drow in 12th. Delayed in 13th. We've got Cheap Trick in 14th. Latimer in 15th. And Toto rounds out our field with 4 retirees so far, unfortunately. Which, look, the race hasn't been too bad. I have not seen too much nasty stuff going on anywhere at all. It's simply just been a few little brain fades, unfortunately, you know, just gassing it up a little bit too early out of the exits of corners and such. So far it's been a relatively clean race. Lots of different strategies going on. Again, I'm not sure on the weather. It looks very sunny at the moment. I don't want to curse it. Hopefully it doesn't do the R word. We have seen a very good race so far. Great drive too. Honest Crook. Lieutenant's had a great drive. Wazowski's had a good drive himself. Big Hungry. Interesting strategies for mine, but has led comfortably most of the race. So we'll just keep an eye on him for strategy in general. He's currently sitting fourth. Look for him to have a huge restart and make up some points, some positions very quickly. Just have a quick look down here at our position changes overall, which is here. Mike Wazowski, there you go, guys. So he's up 12 spots into third. Sitting on the podium from 12th is epic. I love watching drives like that. Artie Cheng's another big mover and shaker on 9 spots up into 7th. The biggest losers here, unfortunately, are the guys parked up in the garage, but no, the other ones that are on track. You look at Vladimir, he's down 8. I think he might have got stitched up a little bit with the time that he pitted. Yeah, some other ones got hold up man down 7, unfortunately. Now, you would think the safety car will be in this lap, so we should be nearly ready to return racing. And we caught up, we've seen Cheap Trick at the back, he's caught up now. Got a few penalties to go through, so I mean, we've got Mike Wazowski sitting on the podium with a penalty. It's not ideal. Clarence PhD, he's got a 3-second as well. He might have a couple actually. We'll have a quick check there on penalties quickly. Where are we? There we go. So they're all 3s there, apart from Drow, who's got 6. Anything more than 3 is going to hurt, usually during a race. So just go through Piff and Paff. And then down through campus, and then Stavelot. We see the safety car departs from there. So he's going to go back into the pits for a little rest, hopefully for the rest of the race. So come up through Paul Freire curve. Warming those tyres up. Alrighty, we are ready to go racing again. Coming up through Blanchimont, up towards Bus Shop Chicane. Oh, it looks like Honest Crook has just sent it. He is a very honest man indeed. He did not play any games and he is off to the races. Look at him go. Great restart there from him. Everyone looks to be single file all the way so far. I don't think there's been any real moves happening. Just keep an eye on up the front though, just for the time being. We see Honest Crook starting to skip away a little bit. Down to Lieutenant, who's trying to hold on there. Mike Wazowski's going to have massive pressure coming from Big Hungry on those soft tyres. So they go up Eau Rouge. Everyone seems to keep it straight. Oh, is there a car off? No. Got one definitely wide. Lieutenant was very wide up Eau Rouge, as he's got swamped by Mike Wazowski, and it almost left him open for... Hold on, are we glitching? I think we could be glitching, guys. What is going on here? Might have been just my end, possibly. Apologise. Definitely a bit of a glitch or something going on. Anyhow, Mike Wazowski's currently ghosting, so there you go. And I'm seeing a car go off the racetrack, which didn't happen either. This is very hard to commentate. Are we back on yet? I'm not too sure what's going on here, I'm sorry guys. We can only assume that the leaderboard is the way it stands. Very hard to commentate though when there's cars going everywhere and going berserk. Alrighty, I think we're back on. Here we go. Now, looks like we've got connection issues. So, well, I think we're back on here. So we've just seen Big Hungry go to the lead of the race. We've got some time penalties incoming here as well. Mike Wazowski's in second. Honest Crook back down to third. Lieutenant's down to fourth. So he was a big loser out of that restart. Unfortunately, didn't have a great exit coming out of Eau Rouge. We've got Clarence PhD up into 5th now. Powersight down to 6th. Artie Cheng's still hanging around in 7th. Haven't seen many big movers here after this restart, apart from the Big Hungry Man who is just storming home. He's, yeah, he's had a great race so far. Yeah, let's have a look down the field a little bit. See if there's any battles going on there. There's definitely one developing here between Goodwill. We've got, oh, big send there on Hold Up Man Dan. But we've got Sand Goat. He's just fought back beautifully there. Did not yield whatsoever. Great little battle that. Oh, massive moment. Huge. Drowls around. That was a huge moment. We don't see any safety cars. Oh, another big moment. We've got Blancuno off the track. That is unfortunate. We've got a good little battle happening here between Toto and Vladimir. I naturally say that with a V for some reason. Sorry. Now, there's a battle for second still going on too. Lieutenant's definitely not cooked yet. He cooked the exit out of Eau Rouge before, but he's definitely fought his way back. He's gone past Honest Crook. Honest Crook! Oh, Honest Crook's around! Oh, that's unfortunate. He had a great race. He had a beautiful race until that point. Now he's all over the track, unfortunately. All over the race line. All the way down to 13th. That is unfortunate. On those 12-lap-old hard tyres. Very unfortunate. So that's left Lieutenant all over the back of Mike Wazowski with absolutely no one behind him for another second and a half. So he's got zero pressure coming from behind at the moment. He's got all that momentum just to go forward now. So we go up Eau Rouge, up to Rodillion, then down along Kemmel Straight. Going to make it work. With DRS, he's definitely sent it. Oh, has he got it? Not quite. He couldn't quite make it work, unfortunately. Oh, has he? He definitely has, because he's pushed Mike Wazowski a little bit wide on the inside line, and he's pulled that move off beautifully in that Williams. He goes down through Speaker. Wow. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle there. Mike Wazowski's got another 3-second penalty. Oh, that's going to hurt possibly. I mean, power side, he's only a second down and 4th. There's only 3 laps to go here. So he's currently looking at a podium. Touch wood, if he can stay clean and not get any penalties, he will be sitting up on that podium. Even potentially in second as we speak. So he just needs to try and reel him in if he can. Still battling away, Mike Wazowski. And that's, I'll tell you what, it's letting the guys behind him right into the party. not just that, it also puts a lot of pressure on their racing lines. And all the rest of it. I mean, if you've got a little bit of tyre deg at the moment, they're starting to drop off a little bit possibly, which they shouldn't be. They're only 9-lap-old hards. As we see Lieutenant, he's just held him out, but it's let Power Side into the party. Look at that. He has a good look at him on the inside there at Speakers. Sorry, Bruxelles. Down through Speakers and he's around. Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. Mike Wazowski around. It was on the podium. All the way back to 11th. That's really hard to see. Very unfortunate. Toto looks to be out of the race. 2 laps to go. Are we going to see a safety car? Possibly not. You would not think. Very unfortunate. We've got another yellow. Oh no. Goodwill. So that's unfortunate for him. Now, Lieutenant and Power Sight going for it. Can Power Sight get around him on the track? He's probably going to be already around him due to a penalty. Providing Power Sight can stay clean from here on in. Hold Up Man Dan doesn't have a penalty either, but he's a little way back. He's probably still within 4th spot, but I think he may just be out of borderline out of 3rd. That might be a good one to watch there. Now battling for points still is Goodwill. Got delayed. They're tight enough to have a little bit of a go at each other potentially. Goodwill on the back of Hold Up Man Dan. And Clarence is a little bit away still, but Latimer is all over him. So we'll see. 2 laps to go. It'll be interesting to see if there's any more moves. Oh, here we go. It could be here. That's actually a really good battle developing there. Look at that. Between Hold Up Man Dan, we've got Goodwill. Delayed. The 2 Haas guys, along with a Ferrari, and even CN Goats actually dropped back off now too, so could be a bit of a real nice little battle for 5th going on here. Hold Up Man Dan's all over the back of him. We've got Power Side. Is he going to send it around Lieutenant and get 2nd on the track? Not, oh no, we've got a car around, it's a Haas. No, sorry, Alfa Romeo, unfortunately. Hold me beer, Dan. What are you doing? That's unfortunate, mate. Very unfortunate. Bad luck. Jeez. Hold Up Man Dan. He was going beautifully too. So, we come around to the last lap. A big hungry boy. He's just pulling away still. He's a 2nd. In fact, I'll tell you what, I don't know if he is pulling away that much. He's only a 2nd and a half. He was definitely pulling away a lot quicker before. As we see Power Sight, will he send it up the inside? He doesn't need to do anything silly as he's not got the penalty. He's definitely sent it because he has the DRS, so he's gone around. Let's hope it's nice and clean here. Oh, let's hope it's clean. Definitely no need to be fighting for position with a 3-second penalty to your name. As he's got it done, can he make it stick and stay there? I think he will. He genuinely looked like he was the quicker car, so he's got it done and he's skipping away as we speak. Now, that leaves the guys down here still battling for that 5th and 6th spot. Hold Up Man Dan's now got a 3-second, that's unfortunate. So CN Goats actually skipped away a little bit there from these boys, so it's more of a battle for 6th now as we're speaking. So they're all over the back of Goodwill. Can he hold them off just for a few more corners? Delayed. Look at him to move up because he doesn't have a penalty either. There's only 3 guys without penalties so far. 4, sorry. Oh, we've got another car around. Is that Honest Crook? No, it was Cheap Trick, unfortunately. He has had a dog of a race, unfortunately, the big fella. Hello to you, George. Yeah, is there any last lap heroes? No, I don't think there is. Alrighty, race win. Big Hungry. Great win. He led most of the night. We've got Powerside in second. Great race from him. He had a really good race. Lieutenant in third. We've got Artie Chengs in fourth. We've got Clarence in fifth. Delayed. He, in sixth. Latimer in seventh. CN Goat in eighth. Goodwill in ninth. We've got Mike Wazowski dropped all the way back to 10th after a beautiful race most part, unfortunately. Blancuno had a good race apart from a spin, down to 11th. Hold Me Up Dan, very unlucky in 12th. Honest Crook also very unlucky in 13th. And Cheap Trick rounds out our field. So that had a bit of everything, that race. That was a great opener, I believe. We had some good hard charges there. It'd be interesting to see who we goes driver of the day. Very, very interesting. I reckon it'll be that man sitting on the podium in second spot, I reckon. No, Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski for the driver of the day. Right. Well, thank you very much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll try and organise it so that we can do some interviews with our podium getters next week. I hope you enjoyed the race. Apologise for the stream issues, which will definitely get sorted before next round. So, thank you all, and I hope you all have a great night. And we'll catch you next week.